with a bit of homework and a message that focus on calming your own spirit in the presence of others, in the presence of wickedness, in the presence of hurt, in the presence of, I hear harm, danger, and evil, because people are moving too swiftly when God needs you to stay calm and allow him to speak and move. And it's something that he's done for me too. I'll be ready. Y'all know how y'all see something, y'all be ready. Like look at a rooster. A scary person is dangerous because a scary person will move and be ready to, when it don't even call for all that. Y'all understand? It don't call for all that mess. It ain't time to fight yet. Chill. No, yeah, we know we can drag somebody, but cool, like just chill and let God work sometimes. People be ready to jump and drag somebody to cut somebody's face up. We don't have to do all that. God got it. But y'all have to, y'all have to calm your own spirit first. Calm your own spirit and allow God to speak. Sometimes it takes going and just, but as you go throughout your day, when these people are yelling at you and in your face, doing stuff, calm your own spirit and pray in your head and pray in your heart for God to take care of it. Just yesterday, I'm not going to tell you what happened here, but somebody was here talking to me in my yard, right? And God was over the conversation, so I hear leave. And when God said leave, I saw like something in the spirit realm just knock this person. He went like this, like his shoulder, like, whoop, like he just went back. He felt whatever God did, whatever the angels did. And the person ended up leaving. I know God got me, and I've seen his miracles. I've seen things occur. And if you guys don't believe in stuff that can happen like that, when I look at a person and say, I bind, and they pass out or they fall back and stuff, your words have power. That God can really knock a person out. That's why people have seizures during deliverance. Y'all don't know the spirit realm. So keep that in mind and focus on calming your spirit. I hear Mika, I see in your life included, I don't know if you have a boyfriend or whoever be in your face and trying to provoke you. Calm your spirit and stop. That's what the enemy want. They want to provoke you, so then you look crazy. Pay attention. If I'm aggravating you, I'm trying to get off live, but I'm still going. When somebody is aggravating you, and you arise, hi Jazz, welcome in, and you arise, and then that you're the CEO, the person, the manager, etc., is going to see that you went off and you need to leave because you're doing too much. But the whole time the person poking you under the table and they don't see them poking you, but because you cuss him out, because you punch him in the face, because you fought back, you get in trouble. You have to calm your spirit and allow God to smack them the way he wants to, because he does every time. I have walked in places and he's showing me, I just saw a huge uproar immediately in the spirit realm. I walked in this place. It was Chipotle and Conyers. All I asked these people to do was change their gloves because it was nasty. I don't eat that stuff that they were touching. So I said, and it was like grease on her finger on them gloves. I said, can you change your gloves? I literally was so nice. I knew I was a prophet, didn't tell them who I was. I said, can you please change your gloves? I'm getting mad talking about it. So she looked at me. I'm like, what's the issue? I just want you to change your gloves, right? The girl flicked me off. So first of all, like, you flicking me off, really, I really wanted to drag her across the corner and show her what's up. Show her what's up. Like, I'm being serious. But instead I said, okay. So I talked. Yeah, they get so mad. So I look at the manager. I said, you gonna let that slide? Like, you really finna let that slide, right? He told me some. So he started making my food, and I was talking to him. I said, do you believe in certain stuff? I start, and I'm just talking to him, right? He got checked. So the man tried to cuss me out. God cursed his entire life like that. But it was such an uproar that happened. The woman left, y'all. She had no choice because of the authority. But it was an uproar that God caused to rise me in there. Somebody in there even announced and said that is a real prophet of God. I don't know what they felt in the spirit. He even showed me. They had on a blue shirt. I could see them out the corner of my eye. But stuff like that, people don't believe in prophets and authority. When I say it was silent in there, the way God has spoke over that person's life, the Holy Ghost will silence everything. But these people, you really have to calm yourself. I stayed calm in the situation, and God exalted me in front of that entire facility, That happened all the time at work when I'm about. Exactly. You cannot let these people get to you. But that's why where the Antichrists are, God does not want us in these buildings and these facilities. You have to be mindful of where you're working and forcing yourself to be, So if God is calling you higher to I hear entrepreneur. Aaliyah, you're supposed to, who is this? Aaliyah. Am I saying your name right? Aaliyah. God has called you into entrepreneurship multiple times. Very gifted. But I just see you as an owner. You're a sharp shooter. Yeah, standing up for yourself. Exactly. I had a female. But that's why everybody, I'm telling y'all, God gave me this for y'all to have homework to work on. Y'all are standing up for yourself when it is not the right time to fight. Do y'all understand how many people I can expose like this? I have information that I'm sitting on, but it's not the right time for me to put it out. When I put it out, it'll be a big bang. You understand? But y'all have to let God tell you when to do these things. When God tell you to speak up, do y'all not know God will cause so much stuff to happen? Thank you, hon. So much stuff to happen that when it's time, it will just slide right on in and be like, dang, well, we're going to take heed and listen to her. God has caused so much stuff where now people ain't got a choice but to listen because of the destruction that happened here, like I said it would. You know? But when you guys are in a heated conversation and you think it's the right time to fight back, it's not. It's the right time to calm down. But when you calm your spirit, it will also make that thing in them to fall down. When you keep yourself calm, they don't have anything to feed off of. People like to talk about energy vampires and feeding off energy, but you have to understand that when you calm yourself, they don't have anything to feed off of. You know, they just consistently try to do things, but it fails because you're calm, because you're walking in the spirit, because you haven't given them a reason to say or do anything else. Now, if they do that on their end, it's a movie that I'm seeing, and it's so funny what I just saw. But have y'all ever seen the movies where it's like the person is so much evil? I see Transylvania Mania, the vampire, the dad, and he just walking, he just like twisting and turning, and all the evil coming his way is just missing him. You understand? Thank you, hon. But y'all have to understand that when God is working for you and you are moving, you just go out here, like, fa la 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 la, bloop. Next thing you know, the arrow that they shot that missed you, that right there. You know, do you get what I'm saying? It will go through the smallest hole, but it will just miss you. You just continue to move with grace, move and do whatever you want, and it will just miss you. You understand? God will take over. If you got to go like this in the right time, bloop, it's going to miss me then too. Still miss me. Still miss me. That will forever miss. But you keep your happiness. You keep your peace. Don't let these people make you mad. Y'all can't touch me. Don't let these people make you mad, guys. It's nonsense what's happening. Do you understand? So I love you guys so much. Take hold of your own spirit and don't let anybody else take a hold of your spirit to rise you in a place where you're not meant to be, or anger that wasn't meant to be a part of your life in that hour. You understand? So I love you guys. If you need a book of 101, the link is in the bio, and I'll talk with you guys later.